program. So today I will go through the overview of the Thailand digital economy and also what we are doing at Depa and how do we support startup to help us as a partner to work on digital transformation in Thailand. Okay, so briefly about Depa first. It's maybe a little bit boring when I try to make it very very casual in the way of telling this story about us. We are quite new agency. We are 7 years old, and actually you may be among the last group that visiting us here because we are going to move to a new building very soon.
Oh.
Yeah, because we rent this building and then it's end of the contract, so we going to move in a couple of months, in 2 months actually. We are established under this digital economy development for Economy and Society Act in 2017, and this is our vision. We try to work smart and then help all the sector in Thailand to adopt the digital technology for their work, for their everyday life, and so on. So our mission, there are 5 missions from development, develop of the policies and plan for digital economy, promote the investment and business operation on digital industry and innovation, and cooperate with other entities. This is very important so that it allows us to work in many different ways, not like other government agencies that I will describe a bit later. So support the manpower development. It's shortage, a lot of shortage manpower in Thailand, especially this digital field. So it's also in our mission that we try to work with partners to increase the workforce in the digital sector. And the last one is the proposed law and regulation. As you can see that now the technology change very fast and some regulation may not apply or compatible with the new technology. So we have to also propose this change in the law and regulation to comply with the new technology. Yeah, so this is all the branches that we have in Thailand. Now we are in the Bangkok area, headquarters here. In the southern part, there's one in Songkhla. That I heard you have collaboration with Songkhla University, so it's in the same province there. And we also have in the Phuket, in the north of the southern part, in Phuket, famous island there. And also in other regions of Thailand, two in the north and also two in the northeastern. And there's another one in eastern area, in Chonburi province, and that one we are developing this Thailand Digital Valley. It's in the special economic zone that I will also explain later. So that's going to be mega project of us there to drive the digital economy in Thailand. And to get to know better about the why do we have to support this digital transformation and what's behind all this story is that this picture shows the economic structure of Thailand. So we are mainly in agriculture sectors, 8 million enterprise and 3.2 million in SMEs and large enterprise 15,000. And it reflects on this enterprise and our employee that the majorities are in this agriculture and SMEs. But when we look at the GDP export, it's upside down. Large enterprise, those factory or large conglomerate or those company from abroad that build a factory in Thailand, they take the majority of this GDP and export. But majority of the people in Thailand just contribute this small amount of the GDP and export here. So the question is that how can we help these sectors so that they get more income, they do better in their business, they have more productivity, they reduce their costs. So the digital technology is the answer that can we apply and help these sectors. And when we look in this digital density index, it means this figure shows that how much digital technology is used in each industry, from the industry, agriculture, and tourism. And the gray one is like 1.0. It's like they're still using like analog or just paper or using the fax and maybe a PDF getting in the email. And then when we come to 2.0, it means they start to use like electronic system. And 3.0 is that there may be like platform, and then there's some communication through the platform of the data. And 4.0 is like they use automation or AI. So we can see that the majority of the company in Thailand still using like 1.0 and 2.0. So we have to work. There's still a lot of room for opportunity for these company or new business that providing the digital technology to work with these companies to transform to like industry to 4.0. And when we look at the digital industry in Thailand, number is actually quite rather high already. It's like contribute 12% of the GDP. This digital industry. And if we look in this like four category of the digital industry, from hardware, smart device, digital service, software, and digital content, most of them like increasing every year. And the number is, I think, some expect to be like 30 in the next few years. And that actually because when we look at how Thai people and Thai businesses use the digital platform technology, you see that we are like heavy user of the social media. You already get addicted to the mobile phone and use the mobile internet, mobile device for work as well. In this like yellow box in the middle. Actually, that because we have quite good infrastructure. The internet penetration is really high, and the speed is also very high as well. So that makes people like get access to the internet and use quite and use like platform and also like e-commerce quite a lot during the last few years, especially after the COVID time. People get used to like this mobile or e-commerce platform quite a lot, and we can see like some numbers of weekly online purchase. We are pretty high here as well. And also the internet users play the video games like a lot. And that actually result from it's from the crisis, of course, from the crisis of COVID-19 that changed our everyday life and changed the way of how we live, how we work, so that people get used to like internet platform and also application on the mobile phone. And during that time, there's actually this PromptPay is a mobile payment platform of Thailand. We have like a QR code that you can scan in every. Right now, you can scan in every like shop and store. But at the beginning, it's not so popular yet because many people they afraid that like government will track their transaction, their income, and their expense. But when the COVID came, people avoid using the cash because of the fear of the virus that come with the banknote. But also government also put a lot of incentive like subsidies through the application called Paotang. That one government put the money in and everyone get the money to buy like stuff from grocery. It's like government will deduct like half of the price and then we pay just half of the real price. So that makes us really get used to like payment on the mobile phone and also all the system related to the fintech like KYC and so on. So that also made like PromptPay really grow a lot and now it became like one of the top payment method that we are using nowadays. And there are a lot of transactions that happen every day. So you can imagine that when there's a lot of transactions, then there are a lot of other businesses coming out from that, and also a lot of new technology that support like building a new platform related to this kind of payment. And yeah, it reflects on this. When the fintech industry grows, then this retail, when people get used to like online payment, so they shop more like online, and when the e-retail grows, then this logistics also grows, and also this fintech also, and also advertisement. But another number that's quite important is that it's in the health tech. Well, the volume is not that big yet, but you can see it grow quite a lot during last year. That it's increased by 65%. So this is like also like another hot industry that relating to this digital field as well. So for Depa, then when we see like people need more technology and it's become more important for their work, for their life. So the single word that we working on is this transform. We facilitate the transformation of these sectors. Agriculture, which are the majority of Thailand, SMEs, yes, and industry community as well. And for us, we cannot do this alone. We do not have own technology as we are government. So we have to work with the supply side who are startup. These are startup in these sectors, in the main sector of Thailand. So we support the startup and work with them to transform. And also the smart city is at our main agenda as well that we work on, and we are the secretariat of the Smart City Committee of Thailand. So we work with the cities to submit their proposal to be approved to be like a smart cities. And also the manpower, we work on this literacy and also upskill, reskill of the manpower and workforce in the industry as well. And in terms of the startup, the history of startup in Thailand is like about 8-9 years ago when we started the campaign called Startup Thailand. That one was led by Ministry of Science and Technology, and right now it's merged with the Research Council and then turned to be like Ministry of Higher Education, Science Research and Innovation. But anyway, still in they mainly focus on the universities and also the research level that try to push the research to be commercialized. So Depa we formed like 7 years ago. So we see that there's some missing point of the support in the ecosystem. We see like a lot of investor in this stage of the startup that focus on the growth stage of the startup, that they maybe get the profit already, so they put investment in here. And then Ministry of Higher Education, they focus on this early stage of the startup. And for us, we are promoting agency, so we need a startup that can help us to transform. So we focus on those startups who ready to the market and also in the early growth stage here. So the mechanism that we work with them is that we have investment that's quite different from other agencies, because our law it allows us to cooperate with private entity. That means we can do investment, co-investment with them. We can put the money to them and then we can share back. So we have the investment into mid stage, this S2 early stage, S3 growth stage. And because the startup company, you can imagine that they have to develop technology first, and they do not have like business model like normal SMEs that just produce something and then they get profit and then produce more and then expand business like that. They get money like from the bank. But for startup, it's more rich in their business. They develop technology first, and if it didn't work, so that money like just lose that money. So they have to access to like different funding, not like from the conventional like a bank. So we, as a government, we then provide like seed funding like here, like 1 million and 5 million baht, so that they can get the money for development of their technology and their business. And we also think that what are the other way that we can work with them in terms of funding. So we have like partner with the VC as well, that we can provide funding for the startup that got invested by the VC already, because this kind of get approved by or certified by the VC that they are like good business that can be invested in. And after we invest in the startup, there's also like how can we help them to grow. So we have like program for market access and also the enabling of the market, like Thailand Digital Catalog that I will explain a bit later. And the voucher and transform, this is like a voucher for SMEs or for industry to buy the product from startup by means of the grant and also the matching fund that provided by us as well. And we also have the Smart City Accelerator that because we work with the cities, so we know the requirement, the technology that they need, and then we match with the startup that in our portfolio, and then they can be like a POC, and then they can get procurement later. And about the manpower and about the workforce, then to develop all the startup and all the ecosystem, we need talent, so the workforce as well. So there's some program that we try to attract workforce from talent from abroad, like Smart Visa for those who would like to start the business in Thailand, startup business in Thailand. They can get like Smart Visa easily, and also like talents who got hired by the startup or by the corporate, also in this Smart Visa category as well. And recently, we announced this. There's going to be this Destination Thailand Visa. It's going to be launched in a couple of months, I guess. This is allow anyone who like to work from Thailand, like stay in Thailand and work for a company in other country. But they can stay in Thailand for a long period, like 6 months, and can be extendable up to 5 years. So that's some mechanism that we try to attract the talent to come to Thailand and stay and work in Thailand. And about the smart cities, we have been working on this project for several years, and we focus on like these 7 aspects of the smart: environment, energy, mobility, economy, living, governance, people. But each city, they do not have to have all these aspects to be concerned, but they have to have only at least smart environment. But the other, it depends on that city, that which area they are focusing on. And right now, there are like 36 cities that got like this stamp by the government that they are going to be developed to be the smart cities. But also there are like more than 100 that's still in the pipeline, and they submit the proposal. So we are working with them that how can we provide like technology and also connect them with the startup or technology provider to help them to develop to be the smart cities. And this is a program run by my department, the Smart City Accelerator program, that we have the startup that have solutions that fit to all those like 7 aspects of the smart cities, and then we match them with the cities that try to develop these smart cities. And I talk about a lot. This is our flagship initiative as well, because the startup, you can imagine like small company when they start, and when they try to enter to the public market, it's really difficult because public market normally like government, they have connection with some vendors already, and also there's some like, big vendor that they have like, experience and track record. So small startup, when they have like new innovative product or service, it's very difficult for them to get into like public market. So Depa, we then propose this Thailand Digital Catalog to the government and list the product of the startup in this. And the startup, the product or the service, they must have like certified by some standards. Like for the software, they must be standard for like ISO or CMMI. And for the hardware, it must be like standard for safety, functionality, and security. So with this, then we can certify that the product or service of the startup is reliable and with a fair price, and also safe to use by the government. And the government can then procure those products with special treatment, like specific method or the selection method. Normally we have like limit budget for procurement with this method, like 500,000 baht. But for those who list the product in this, there's no like limit of the budget to procure this. So with this, small startup who have like really good technology, they can easily get into the public sector market. And the last one about this Thailand Digital Valley. This is the flagship program that we have in the EEC area. EEC is the Eastern Economic Corridor. It's the three provinces, like eastern part of the Bangkok. That is a promoted area by the Board of Investment of Thailand (BOI) that has like highest benefit there for a company who get like promoted by BOI here. And in this area, this Thailand Digital Valley, we got like the land about 12 acres, and we are under the construction of these like 5 buildings. The number 1 and 2 are finished already, and 3, 4, 5 are going to be finished end of next year. So we can see that there are a lot of opportunity in this EEC area because it's a promoted area, and there are a lot of industrial estate. Like, I think more than 20 industrial estate in this area. And there are also like building university there as well, Ratchannanussorn University, Thammasat Universities, and also the research university of PTT Group, the largest like petrochemical group of Thailand. They build like research university called Vistech there as well. So I think that area really like really fits for like create new innovation, technology there as well. So we aim this to be like a hub for startups that work together with the corporate, with the industry in the area, and also universities to create like new digital technology innovation and also business. But not only the startup, but also we have like we focus on the digital content as well. It's one of the digital industry. So there's going to be like entertainment here that digital content industry like esports, like gaming, animation. They have facility there to develop their business as well. And these are the benefits of the Thailand Digital Valley. Corporate income tax exemption. If a company got promoted by BOI, normally they get like up to 8 years. But in this area, they get like top up for 5 years for this corporate income tax exemption. And personal income tax rate for the high income person can be like lowest here at 70%. And that area is the sandbox for research and innovation development for new technology case there. Like I don't know, maybe autonomous vehicle, autonomous drone, whatsoever. And also there are other supporting schemes like Smart Visa and also Depa promotion scheme that can also support the company who's going to be like situated there. So those are like very brief about Depa, what we are doing about Thailand digital economy, and also about digital startup that under my responsibility to support them as well. So I think that's very brief and all the stories I want to share with you today. So if there is any question, please feel free to ask. Yeah.